We're Mel and Kate, and since the shutdown in March, we would have never imagined it would lead us to our biggest adventure to date, building out a 2014 Sprinter van in Michigan to run our business and lives from full time. We have been hard at work cleaning, rust-proofing, installing fans and windows in the van, and making steady progress in order to head out west to spend time with Mel's family in California. Thanks for joining us on the journey as we juggle work, relationships, and family during these crazy, crazy times.
We're in the barn today, and we had to move the van from the loading dock to the barn. Here we are. This is where they actually take dirt, you can see right here, and then what do they do, babe?
They fill pots with it, they fill flats with it, they fill hanging baskets with it, and though I still call it dirt too, the proper terminology actually is soil.
Oh, thy soil. Plant thy seed in thy soil and watch it flourish.
Oh my.
Today is a huge milestone in the van build. We have waited at least 2 months to get a crucial item in that we had to get in before we put in the floor and do everything else. And that is, give it to him, babe.
Our bunk windows!
Bunk windows! Bunk windows, bunk windows, bunk windows, bunk windows, bunk windows, bunk windows, bunk.
Oh, they can't see it, but I'm tapped. I think we've actually waited like 3 months because we got the van 3 months ago, and right away, because we had been doing some really investigation and looking into other vans and van life and whatnot, we kind of knew some of the stuff already we were gonna have to start with and what was already out of stock because so many people are working on vans right now. So we knew really back in October that some of these things were gonna be super hard to get. Windows and bunk windows are two of those things.
So tough. So they finally came in and we are so excited. You guys wanna take a look at them?
Of course.
Okay, because we haven't opened the box yet. We've waited for this. I'm a handyman now. I carry a knife wherever I go. Or one of these blades. Whoosh. Pardon me. Now that I'm a handyman, I also carry handy toots.
Those are gonna come in handy in the van.
Yeah, because when our diesel heater is not working, there's one heater that always works. It's the natural heat of my butt.
It's the naturalist form of natural gas.
It's called my butt.
It's Friday, we gotta have extra fun today.
That's true. From this box, oh, okay. We got two, obviously a left and a right. So the bunk windows go right there. There, right there, right there, right there. On both sides. Come on that side there.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Look at how they pack this.
Look at
These windows are from Van Windows Direct. We got the actual Van Windows Direct brand window, and it's 39 by 15 is the dimension size from the outside.
Ooh!
Look at her. So you can see that's the window. We will,
That's my air pocket.
that's her air pocket.
My flat screen.
To vent my toots.
Just so I don't get burnout. I get burnout.
Calling Van Windows Direct.
Look at my hair. It's quite large. It's very humid out today. Look at yours.
I know. I just washed mine.
Thank you for calling Van Windows Direct. You're currently experiencing
Van Windows, answer!
after office hours.
We have questions.
Since you don't put instructions in.
The bottom.
Why do
Let 'em
so
know.
many van components not put instructions? It makes me wonder if like all these companies are just getting this stuff off like the black market. It'd be like selling a car and like, oh sorry, I don't have an instruction manual for it. Yeah, because you stole it from someone's. Anyways. So right now, Mel is trying to get a hold of Van Windows Direct. We have a few questions about the installation.
So we will be installing these in 3, 2, 1, window install.
I am in charge of doing something very fun and easy, and that is making a template for our first window. So I already did it. Show you if you can see it a little bit. I just traced around actually the entire outside edge of the window. And hopefully my box cutter will help me get it cut out perfectly. Once I am done with this, I'm actually gonna put the window back on another piece of cardboard. And we have figured out that we need to go in about 2 inches most of the way around the window, and that's where we're actually gonna cut. So based on that, I'm gonna make a second template and do it a few inches in. So there will be this bigger template, which is the size of the whole window, and then there's gonna be a smaller template inside, which will show the exact place that Mel needs to cut. So I'm gonna use this, get this cut out, very organized fashion. This is kind of a thick piece of cardboard. I don't think scissors are gonna work. I'm gonna first try cutting this out with an X-Acto knife thingy, box cutter, see how it works. Hey, don't! My hair could set on fire. Van building tip number 347,821. Always have a black trash bag handy so you can throw away stuff easily.
And we are going to be installing one right there. Well, since it came with no instructions, we have to figure out how to line it all up. So this is going to be the size of it. We don't want it like touching the corner, but it's going to be like 2 inches away from the corner. It's going to sit like this. What do you think of that, babe?
I love it.
So the key here is to keep it straight. But what we need to do on the inside is we need to make a template of the inside now. And to do that, we need to measure.
I'm good at that.
Where we need to cut, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it's probably going to be right under this thing. Just staring all the way through the window. All the way. Trying to just put the window into its place telepathically. All the way through, all the way through, all the way through. It's not working. Kate just made the template that is going to be the actual size of the hole in the van. And why we didn't do the curved edges is because we really don't have to, because on other windows they have to be exactly how it's going to sit curved because there's a clamp that attaches, but our windows don't. We just glue ours to the metal, so the only way you'll see these square corners is from the inside, but we're gonna frame this window anyways, so you won't be able to see that. And that's why also we don't need a gasket. So right now we're pretty sure as it sits that this is straight, even though it might not look straight.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I think that we've learned, how this van was actually built, and the parts to it, some are on an angle. They're not straight lines. So for like example, this is something that continues to curve out. It's wider up here and it gets more narrow. So comparing this to that is not gonna help me. Just visually comparing and saying, boy, that looks off center. Same thing for over here. This is something, it's not straight all the way to the ground. It's also built a bit on an angle. So it's just tricky. This is not a straight angle. So I just urge people, continue to measure things. Figure out what your measurements are and just continue to use them, because if you do it just based on eyesight, like that doesn't quite look straight or even, you're bound to screw it up, because I think we've done that maybe once. It's like a pilot, like using their instruments. Use it to fly the plane straight, not based on what your head's telling you. I'm straight, I'm off, I'm even. So I think as long as we do that, we've just been measuring. I don't think you can ever measure too much. It does add time onto all your projects, but having it straight or having it fit, especially like right now cutting a hole in the van, just use your tools. Here we go.
What I'm gonna do right now is punch a pilot hole.
Yes.
So I'll be right back. 2 pilot holes. Right. So we were gonna cut these down, but it's actually not gonna need it so far. You think it's in the way, but it's actually not, because the window just glues to the outside of this, and it should be fine. So we're gonna punch 2 pilot holes, a big one and a small one, and then we're gonna transfer this template to the outside of the van, make sure everything's good to go, do a couple more pilot holes on that side, and then we can start cutting. So here goes to more holes in the van.
I'm a little more nervous doing this small hole than when we did those big old cuts in the door.
Are you?
I am. I feel like we've learned so much from then. Like, we just were lucky that the windows we put in turned out as good as they did.
That's the truth. I'm through. What we do is we take this template and we line up the holes on the other side. Whew.
Had to put some muscle in that one, huh?
Yeah.
You did good, kid.
Kate is doing a
4.5.
double check, making sure everything's at 4.5.
Yeah.
The next step will be to take a Sharpie and to outline this.
Drawing on the van. You want me to do it?
And then I can make some more pilot holes and get to sawing.
Hey, you're in my armpit.
Babe!
I guess that came out easier than I thought. Whoa! This is crazy.
Holy cow!
Babe, nice job. That was a lot of work.
That was quite a bit of work. Because we didn't want to cut out these. We wanted to keep them for just extra stability. Holy cow, now the moment of truth, babe. Well, the window is gonna fit, it's just if we can see through it.
Today we are gonna start with dun, da, 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 putting the window in. So we did all of this yesterday, painted it, left it overnight to dry. So the last thing we have to do is install it. It's got a couple of steps that we have to do. Once we're done with that and it's in there tight and secure, we're gonna start on window number 2 on the other side. We think it's gonna go faster and smoother, even though yesterday went pretty good overall. But we have the same template, so we're ready to go.
Okay, I think we're ready for some pilot holes, and then we'll start cutting.
Whoa.
Good with the drill.
Leave some air in my face.
That's my job. We've made contact, Houston. What are you doing, babe?
I'm ticky-tacking. Technical term. This is a very sticky, I'm not actually sure what's on it. It's a very sticky like gauze pad. And so what we do is after I've cleaned it with the WD-40 degreaser and cleaner, and then I do the isopropyl on top of that, then I take this and it basically gets like any remaining pieces of dust, little things floating through the air. Even we have the no shed paper towels, but even if you get like a little piece of paper towel stuck somewhere. So this is really the final step before we put the primer on to make sure it's a super, super clean, lint-free surface.
Sweet. And here's the primer that's about to go on.
Let me just throw
I got my dongle. Is that what this is called? No.
You think you doggle?
Doggle.
No, dongle. Doggle? I think it's doggle.
Hopefully we have enough for 2 windows. We're gonna do about 1.5 inches from the edge. And this is so that the adhesive sealant, the Sikaflex, really adheres to everything and stays there permanently. Okay, window is primed. We let sit for 10 minutes. In between, I'm gonna get the Sikaflex ready. I have to cut the tip. You want to cut it in a V. You want to cut a V notch. Something like that. And then when we're ready, we'll pop that, put it in the gun, and we're good to go. I got my Sikaflex gloves. You can probably tell why I call them Sikaflex. We got those on. Primer is on. Now we Sikaflex. Oh yeah.
The only gloves we use for Sikaflex.
Turning the corner. All right, here we go. All right, babes, grab it.
Move that.
Where did my gloves go?
Probably they're over out by the thing.
Okay, you come down.
I can't come down.
You come down.
I can't even let go of
Go.
the side.
That was intense, but we got it on there. It's so crazy because you just don't know really at the end of the day how it's gonna turn out. At least non-professionals like Kate and I don't know. So what we did, what we're gonna do better on the next one is put the Sikaflex not 1.5 inches from the lip, but probably 1 inch, if not even 1/2 inch, between that somewhere, because what happened on the inside, the Sikaflex literally was within the hole within the hole. So I had to grab a pencil and like wheeze it down. Actually, let me just show you. That might be easier. So you can see like the Sikaflex is oozing out right here. I don't know if you can see that. But I had to basically push it because it was here. See, it was here. And I had to move it over. Oh man. Damn it, Sikaflex. But it looks like everywhere else, the top and bottom are totally... Hey, I think it... Did it move down?
When?
I need you to measure it again, right away.
Oh my god, is that 2.5?
All right, we need to move it back up.
That's two, I'm sorry.
Oh, you scared me.
Wait, you said 1 3/4 before, right?
Yeah. Is it even though?
So I'm looking at 1.75. 1.75. No, it's all 1.75.
Okay, all right. And I'm like, oh my god, how did it come down?
Go confirm that what I looked at was what you saw earlier.
All right.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Oh, I'm really hot. That just made me really hot.
Babe, that was crazy.
That was crazy. This is totally throwing me off looking at this though, because these things are all uneven. We shouldn't even be looking at it from the inside.
One down. One more to go. Oh, wow. Well, that was just a little bit stressful, but exciting. A little bit of anxiety, but the same energy that creates anxiety creates excitement.
I'm so glad that we have both of those cut out right now. Because I feel like we have to take those learnings and apply them immediately to the next window.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I feel like I have to keep it like this just in case. Are you getting in there? You gotta get up there. You have stuff
Just
filming.
climb up. One step. 2 steps. Okay. Oh. All right. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Bring it. Bring it in. Okay. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, this one's way better. Okay. Right there. Hold it there, yeah.
Down further?
No, you're good. I gotta come out and measure.
Yeah.
All right. Forgot you. Okay. You.
Wait, am I measuring or are you measuring?
I can measure if you need me.
Well,
I can. What are we at?
2. Go further down. 2. Okay. You gotta do it right. Go right up between. Yeah. This side's gotta go down a little bit.
Okay, good. Okay. Here, you take this. There, you got it? Okay.
Okay, can I put this down?
No, you need to measure. Yeah, put it down, but measure. 1 away from 2.5. Now come measure in the middle. One away. Oh, 1 away!
1 away! 1 away! Push it in, baby, push it in! Okay, look at this upper corner. There's a lot of love. Okay, blue tape. Holy cow, don't you just feel like we freaking like won like the hardest race of our life for like the 10th time?
Babe, we did it! Ah!
Mwah!
Woo!
And it actually went relatively smooth.
It did.
And we didn't get too pissy.
I'm the pissy one.
No, you're not.
I'm the pissy one.
I'm just so excited. They look so good.
Oh, so good.
You know what just felt good? You know what felt really good about this project is that our goal was to do it this weekend. We had like basically 2.5 days where we were gonna be in here where it was nice and warm, we could get some things done, and we had our best intentions that we were gonna get it all done, but best intentions sometimes don't turn out that way. And we literally got the first thing cut out and felt really good about it at the end of the day yesterday. Today we came in, cut the other one out, prepped both windows, got the first window in, got the second window in, and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're not even gonna be out here till 8.
Oh, I gotta go post that video. I got a video I've been working on editing for you guys.
Yep.
And that's the video. I was working for a week, maybe even longer, just for you. The bunk windows, they're finally in. We're so excited. That was the final step before now we can fully dedicate ourselves to getting the subfloor in, putting the vinyl on top, and continuing with the van build. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. A lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of effort goes into these videos, a lot of energy. You see, like whenever you actually do a task and you have to film it, it's like you're doing 2 tasks. And if it wasn't for like 2 of us, I don't know how we would get it done.
So, can you imagine someone who's doing a van build on their own and filming all by themselves?
It would take 3 times as long. So a big shout out to anybody out there who is solo videoing anything and working at the same time. Our hats go off to you.
Our hats are already off.
They are. Our masks come off for you.
That was awesome. And I feel good. Like, they look really good too, guys. That's the other thing. It's not just that we got it done and they're like, okay, that was a little bit interesting, but you know, they're done. It's like they look really good. I'm gonna go open from the inside, see what happens.
Screen is on. Hey.
Hello.
Bugs be gone.